Meet me. Welcome back, boys, to another E7 World Championship. I just hiccuped. Commentary with Dr. Squirrel. On the left, we have TohsakaRin. And on the right, we have, what is this thing's name? ShephardBoy. So, let's go ahead and, see how this goes. I like this frame. This frame looks badass. So TohsakaRin has first pick. FCC is still on the board, so very likely pick up here. F10A is off the board, so very Landy first. He goes Landy first. Well, we're gonna see a Basar and FCC pick somewhere. I guarantee it. Shepherd loves Blue Crow. We saw it a lot in the previous one when he versed I don't know who can remember these names, but he picks them a lot. S10A early into Landy. This has happened a lot in this tournament, and I don't know. Okay, it didn't take it, but it has happened a lot, and I don't know if I agree with it because I just feel like it makes the draft very scary if they just start going like 5 AoE units. I think he's going to take FCC at this point. If you're going to leave FCC on the board, someone's going to take it. So I'm guessing FCC is one. And at this point, based on what Shepherd is showing, I don't really know. He can almost go anything, but I think FCC is a definite pickup. Could even just go like FCC or LR Crow. Someone's going to take FCC. I actually don't think it will be Shepherd because he has Crow there. If his FCC is on Aureus, it'll be awkward if he brings FCC too. But I think TohsakaRin should definitely take it, and he does. And at this point, Shepherd is definitely going to take Basar. Um, Tosaka's team is very weak to Basar, other than Ruel. But even with Soulburn, it doesn't matter how much effect resist you have. Basar's an easy way to get a guaranteed ban out of Tosaka, unless Tosaka starts drafting like Lilius or something. LQC, most likely not here. So the S10A does come out. The S10A does have some protection now, though, with both A-Raz and Crow on the board. And Robbie pick makes sense. He didn't take Basar, surprisingly. I think Tosaka SSB is a very solid pickup here. DN, double Soul Weaver. He does take SSB, and I think last will be Basar. Basar's obvious here, so if he picks Basar, it's a must ban for TohsakaRin. So if he wants to lock in his 4 core, just pick Basar, and you know who he's going to ban. And he does opt to. What? No? No, he does do it. So he does pick Basar, and Shepherd is just going to ban SSB. Right? Possibly Landy, but probably SSB because he might just hope that Robbie solos. And Robbie might be able to solo. Um, but if those bans go out the way I think they do, and they do, I actually don't think this is the worst matchup for either of them. I think either of them can win. I need to make a prediction, right? I'm going to say I like Tosaka's team overall, but I think there is a potential for a Ravi solo here. I mean, if it gets to like a certain round of Battle Frenzy, and Landy keeps missing on Ravi, then Ravi can very easily solo this team. But on the other side of that, I play a lot of Ravi guys, and it is very common for Landy to just hit your Ravi, and with Battle Rage, she'll just one-shot her. So I feel like it'll just get down to this point where Shepard's going to really want to deal with this Ruel and probably save the Crow Horse for it. But I think this will eventually just turn into a Ravi 1v3 or something, like hit her against whatever Crow didn't kill. And it'll just come down to whether or not Ravi dumpsters them or if Landy just one shots to Ravi. So let's see what happens. Goes on FCC. At this point, Shepard really can't do anything. There's double Soul Weaver. Granted, TohsakaRin has no real like damage output outside of Landy, but he doesn't really need anything, right? Eventually, the S3s from Landy are going to kill this S10A. And with double Soul Weaver on the board and FCC, and anti-crit and all these buffs that Shepherd can't remove. I mean, what does Shepherd do here? All he can really do is wait for the horse, right? But there's still Ruel's a pretty tanky hero. FCC, I didn't check. I wasn't paying attention to be honest, but she's probably on Aureus. Uh, it's gonna be pretty hard to kill this Ruel. Now this should get Crow pretty low, so he might go for it here. But Ruel still has barrier, but he could try to horse the Ruel. He's gonna die anyway, and try to burn and kill the Ruel. But honestly, I don't even think that will kill Ruel because Ruel still has anti-crit. So if she bricks even one of these two crits, Ruel's gonna live. And she already bricked it. She did hit Landy, though. Does he want to just go for Landy and finish it off and force Ruel to blow the revive? No, he just still goes for Ruel. I might have went for Landy. Blow the revive, deny the heal, because Dien is out of heals. Ruel would have been forced to revive Landy, and then you could kill Ruel. Otherwise, Rin's other option is to revive herself anyway and just try to stall it out. He goes for Ruel. Oh! Oh man, if he crit there, he had a very good shot, but the anti-crit? What do you know? Sometimes it actually does the job. But now I think Shepherd is in really bad shape. Because Ruel is going to top herself off here. Doesn't even need to S3. And Yen can start healing again. And she's going to turn cut Landy. I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, this will drop her speed buff. I think she will still go before Landy. If she does, she can probably cleanse. Yeah, just barely, because Landy had speed buff and Dien didn't. What does it cleanse here? It removes the stun. He can finish off Crow here, or he could just wait and poke it with FCC and try to hit Araz. Yeah, he tried to hit Araz. Now you could just poke the Crow, finish it off. Alright. Does Araz still have S3? No, he just goes for the S2. I don't really know what, I guess just to get immunity for Ravi before he dies. And this is what I was talking about. Landy has the S3 cocked and ready to go, so Araz and S10 are going to be dumpstered, and then it's going to be the Ravi show. I actually want Shepherd to win. My money's on Yoshi. Actually, not Yoshi, TohsakaRin. Thinking of the other guy. My money's on TohsakaRin, but I want Shepherd to win because there's no better feeling in the game than a Ravi solo. It's going well so far. It's going well so far. You need those Landy misses, and Landy missed twice in a row. And now you have Dien and Ruel chugging away at a Ravi doing nothing. And if this Ravi gets some nice counters, this Ravi's countering nothing though. Just get some counters, Ravi, and get that CR bump and start dropping testicles. Here's the first one. Bam! Idol's cheer. Miss. Don't hit her. Nice. This is going pretty well. Let's see a Ravi solo boy. She's about to drop a testicle. Can we get the stun onto Landy? Stun that Landy, baby. Boom! Drops the hammer. Pretty solid damage. Oh, it's a Sigurd Scythe. It's a Sigurd Scythe, and that's perfectly fine. I like Timeless Anchor, but against this team, it's fine because TohsakaRin doesn't really have any debuffs. Landy goes for the S3. Can she hit? If she hits, it'll be big. Oh, there you go. See? Who cares about elemental disadvantage? Attack buff, I think this kills the Ravi. Yep. So TohsakaRin does take. That's what I'm talking about. Ravi could have soloed that team, but it all just comes down to the 50-50. I mean, 50% chance is not a bad chance. And, got hit and he lost. Let's go to the next round. TohsakaRin, Shepherd. How are they going to adjust to that last match? What did they like seeing? What did they not like seeing? A lot of times you'll start like seeing them adjust their bans because they hated dealing with a specific hero. Maybe they realized it was built really well. He takes Blue Crow first again. I keep saying these Asian players love Blue Crow. Landy first pick. I think he did that last round too. Ruel again. I think the turn order, because last time he took Ruel into FCC, so I guess last time Tosaka had first picked, this time Shepherd did, but the heroes being picked are exactly the same. And S10A comes out again. Was he going to pick the same thing? A-Raz again? FCC and DN? Is that going to be the pick now? So he picked FCC, DN, SSB, and I think Shepard's last two picks last time were Basar and Ravi. They can't do the same thing twice, will they? I mean, Shepard just lost, so why would he want to do the same thing twice? It's not DN, is it? No, that's disrespectful. Oh my god, he did it. He did it. These guys are like, screw it, we're going. It's the same picks. They're like, screw that. Shepard's saying that was a fluke. I was supposed to win. I'm picking the exact same thing. And Tosaka's like, I'm just better, bro. I'm just going to pick the exact same thing again and beat you twice. Yo, this is BM right here. Look at SSB's coming out. That was the same thing. I bet the bans are the same too. SSB ban, Basar ban. I mean, the Basar ban is obvious. He has no choice. The SSB ban, SSB also kind of hoses Shepherd. The only reason you might not ban is just to get crowd lower, but the bans do end up being exactly the same. So round two, same teams. Shepherd is saying it's a fluke. Shepherd thinks he had it. Let's find out. And to be fair, last round, Shepherd could have won. He did not crit the Ruel when he needed to. But if he crit that Ruel, she would have died, and Shepherd would have probably taken that match. So Shepherd is not wrong. He did have a shot there. So he opens onto FCC, does nothing. But he got some immunity for the S10A. Not that immunity really matters in this match. TohsakaRin literally has no debuffs other than provoke to land. Um, pokes A-Raz. Land ES3 comes out. Alright, Ruel does not need to heal anything, so she'll poke something. Pokes the A-Raz. DN gets bumped up. I feel like she doesn't even really need to S2 here. Yeah, she saves it. Alright, so defense buff goes up. I wonder if Croc could just saved it and let A-Raz do it. Actually, no. I think Landy's, because of speed buff, will go before A-Raz, so he probably doesn't want to eat another, because he's about to eat a defense, ignore S3. What does this get dunked into FCC? Yep, he's like the turns are going exactly the same as last time too. Stuns the FCC. Ravi's going to go into FCC too. Really has no targets, and Ravi's damage is not amped up yet. Remember, her Demon's Blood stacks up over number of attacks, so she's not really doing that much yet. Landy is about to go into dumpster mode. Imagine she just one-shots the Ravi here. She doesn't have her full stacks either, though, I think. Missed on Ravi, proper. Elemental advantage works. And again, we're going to get to this point where FCC is stunned. Yeah, I mean, the horse is coming out next turn. The horse is coming out. He cannot hold it. He's not going to survive another turn. But this is real bad. It's almost worse than last time because TohsakaRin did a big brain, but he even though the FCC was at full HP, he healed her to remove the stun, and now she can S3, and now Crow is out of place. Crow cannot horse, because Crow's going to go before any of them on their team, so he's going to have to just waste his turn. The S3 is definitely coming out here, 100%. Why is he holding it? Oh, maybe it's just to, terrorize Shepherd, be like, you know what's going to happen, right, bro? Your Crow ain't going to do shit. Maybe he wanted him to sweat out the 15 seconds. Mental warfare right here. Except, wait a minute. Oh, okay, no. I thought the Ravi got pushed up somehow. I just couldn't see the Crow on the CR bar. Okay, so look. Now the Crow can't horse, and Crow's dead. Crow's dead. So this is substantially worse than last round. Last time he was able to get a thick horse into Ruel, didn't really kill her, but then the A-Raz burn almost did. At this point, TohsakaRin is looking like new, like Mr. Clean just went to his house. He's spicy right now, while Shepherd's team is looking pretty hobo-tastic. He could kill Landy here probably, but who cares? Ruel still has to revive. And then Landy's winking at Ravi. She's like, remember that last time I crit you, bro? It's about to happen twice. Are you ready? And Ravi's not feeling too good. She's already been killed once. Never feels good to be killed, and I'd be sweating too. Ravi does have defense buff this time, though. Last time, I'm pretty sure when she died, she only had immunity buff. But I don't think it matters. And immunity will not be going up because the A-Raz is provoked. Ruel does not even heal up the Landy because you could just probably bank on Guiding Light anyway. It doesn't really matter. Hits the Ravi, and S10A is dead. But Ravi gets Sigurd Scythe up, which means she's going to hit harder than normal. She has enough to drop the testicle right now. But there's all these anti-crits up. Deanne is water. There's an FCC on the board. It's just not enough, I think. It's just not enough. He's just going to tunnel this A-Raz for now. Oh, he went for the provoke. Can we remove this? He removed it! Oh, so Ravi can drop a thick testicle right now. But I don't think it matters. Even if she, like, crits and stuns everything, I don't think it matters. Ruel's on the board. He has a survivability here. Missed on DN, obviously hit Landy and everything else. Anti-crit did its job on everyone, I think. And yeah. Does he have S2 up right now? No, he does not have S2 right now. But he does have Soul Burn, so next, as soon as Landy rotates around, he can Soul Burn this. I would save it, though. They have defense buff up. I guess he doesn't care. I might have waited one more turn and wait for that defense buff to fall off. But he's, oh, he missed on both. He missed on both. So not that much damage. I really would have waited. I think it would have been safer to wait. But he does hit A-Raz, and A-Raz goes down. Okay, he burns the S3 again. Remember, he burned it the first time. So Ravi cannot do anything really right now. He can hope for a bunch of counters. Like, Ravi against Soul Weavers is so good because they can't hurt her, and they kind of trigger her counters and fighting spirit. So I love having Ravi against multiple Soul Weavers because it's just you're just begging for them to feed you. But even with the miss, Ravi's taking some damage here. Okay. Can he provoke? He does. No counter, so it's not removed. And Dien can refresh the S3, and the devastation is complete. TohsakaRin disrespected Shepherd's draft. He said, I'm not going to make any adjustments. I beat you with this team, and I'm going to beat you twice. And disrespectful Landy hit again. Oh, Landy missed. I want to see Landy hit on Ravi. Ravi does have Sigurd Scythe, so she's not really in huge danger right now. She's full healed if she has threes. But, you know, Landy is attack buff. She's got that S3 primed right now. Oh, counter, counter. He didn't cleanse, though. He didn't cleanse. And Landy's winking at him again. Landy's like, I got your number, bro. I'm going to summon my robot and dumpster all over you. Does she hit? Does she hit? There we go. Same draft, same result. Ravi gets dumpstered. I want to see what these commentate because I was surprised. Like, I think that's the first time in this tournament we've seen where they drafted exactly the same. Let's see what they had to say about that.
I think it was a ban loss, not the entire draft loss.
Possibly, right?
Bring out Riolet.
As long as I'm holding
Let's
this,
see
again.
I won't back down.
What?
Is it really like the end or?
Oh
Is it
wow! Like
Wow, even I can guess.
It's like a rematch. I mean,
like these players are like.
Oh, they finally noticed
Yeah.
it's a rematch. Let's see if they
Well,
remember
it's
the bands.
same.
Just different band.
We'll be seeing SSP in the last pick, right?
You know, there are famous, like really famous meme in Korean, like we're not wrong, we're not wrong. Like
Run before it's too late.
right, it's totally same picks.
Wow.
And
Nothing changed.
But the band.
Yeah. The ban has to change, I mean, for the Shepherd.
oh, it's still.
I don't know why they thought the band had to change, but I give them credit for at least remembering that it's the same draft. But, you know, it's pretty obvious what the ban is going to be. Like, the only possible difference was getting rid of Landy, but bringing, you know, letting SSB through to Ravi's suicide. And for TohsakaRin, this is a must ban for him, so I think the bans are pretty obvious. But, hey, they noticed. we'll give them an A. So, anyways, thanks for watching. I enjoyed this match a lot. I think, I honestly think both teams had a shot of winning, especially that first one. If he hit that Ruel on that burn, I think he would have taken it. So, the second one was pretty convincing, though. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this Dr. Squirrel commentary. I will probably do more in the future since you guys seem to enjoy it, and thanks for watching. Till next time, boys, peace out. Meet me.